Under the golden haze of a Los Angeles weekend sun, a figure synonymous with heartwarming hilarity and understated elegance made a rare public appearance, reminding the world of her enduring place in Tinseltown's tapestry. Bonnie Hunt, the 64-year-old chameleon of stage and screen whose voice has narrated the adventures of ants and cars alike, stepped out for a moment of serene solitude that felt worlds away from the spotlight she so effortlessly commands. Dressed in a whimsical cherry print t-shirt that evoked summer picnics and nostalgia, paired with tailored navy slacks that skimmed her frame with casual precision, Bonnie embodied the art of effortless style. A blue scarf knotted loosely around her neck added a flourish of bohemian charm, while a matching hat emblazoned with the Chicago Cubs logo, a fervent nod to her Windy City roots, shielded her from the glare. In one hand she cradled what appeared to be a podcast or playlist device, her earbuds in place, suggesting a private immersion in stories or songs that fuel her creative soul. This unassuming stroll through Studio City's tree-lined streets was a snapshot of respite, a breath between the whirlwind roles that have defined her multifaceted career. Bonnie Hunt's path to this tranquil interlude is a masterclass in reinvention, a journey from oncology nurse to improv pioneer to one of Hollywood's most beloved character actresses. Born and raised in Chicago's vibrant North Side, she first channeled her empathy into caregiving, spending 5 formative years as a registered nurse in pediatric oncology. The wards, filled with the fragile resilience of young patients, honed her innate compassion, a trait that would later infuse her performances with authenticity. "Those days taught me about human connection in its rawest form," she once reflected in a rare interview, her words carrying the weight of lived wisdom. But comedy called louder, a siren song from her improvisational beginnings at the famed Second City Theater. Co-founding an all-women's troupe, she cut her teeth on unscripted sketches that demanded quick wit and fearless vulnerability. Her talent caught the eye of industry titans. Lorne Michaels extended an olive branch for Saturday Night Live, envisioning her as a fresh voice in the ensemble. Yet, Bonnie demurred, citing the show's rigid structure as antithetical to her freewheeling style. "I asked, if there's an end of a scene that doesn't feel like it's working, can you improvise?" And he said, "Absolutely not," she recounted, her laughter light but pointed. The gender imbalances of the era pre-Tina Fey revolution further deterred her. It didn't seem like women's careers were really launched on that show. Undaunted, Bonnie carved her niche in film, her breakthrough arriving with a role that would etch her into family lore. Sarah Whittle in Jumanji, 1995. Opposite the incomparable Robin Williams as the long-lost Alan Parrish, she brought grounded warmth to a tale of magical mayhem, her character's terror and tenacity mirroring every parent's nightmare and dream. The film, a box office juggernaut that spawned reboots and reboots within reboots, remains a touchstone of 90s cinema, its board game perils a metaphor for life's unpredictable roles. But for Bonnie, the magic lay off-screen in the bond forged with Williams, a friendship as profound as it was playful. "I think about my sweet Robin all the time and I miss him dearly," she shared in a heartfelt 2023 tribute to Entertainment Tonight, her voice cracking with the authenticity of unresolved grief. Williams, who took his own life in 2014 at 63 amid battles with Lewy body dementia, was more than a co-star. He was a kindred spirit whose humor masked depths of kindness. "I'm so glad that we became friends and were in each other's lives always. Really special time." She treasures memories of him with her family, nieces and nephews wide-eyed at his antics, her late mother and his kin sharing stories under one roof. It was really the personal bond and the trust in each other and then the humor. Always the humor. This connection underscores Bonnie's gift for weaving personal ties into professional triumphs, a thread running through her eclectic resume. From the rain-soaked romance of Rain Man, 1988, where she sparred with Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise as the no-nonsense sister, to the epic redemption of The Green Mile, 1999, sharing screen time with Tom Hanks in John Coffey's Shadowed World, her roles pulse with emotional truth. In Jerry Maguire, 1996, she stole scenes as the acerbic secretary Laurel, her banter with Renee Zellweger a highlight of the film's quotable charm. Cheaper by the Dozen, 2003, showcased her maternal mettle amid Steve Martin's chaotic clan, while Only You, 1994, let her shine in Marissa Tomei's romantic escapades through Italy's sunlit streets. Her voice work extends this versatility. As Rosie the Black Widow in A Bug's Life, 1998, she injected sass into Pixar's Insect Uprising. In the Cars franchise, Sally Carrera's poised elegance drove Hart into the racetrack, and in Toy Story 3, 2010, Mrs. Potato Head's steadfastness anchored the toy box's bittersweet farewell. Most recently Red One, 2024, paired her with Dwayne Johnson in holiday hijinks, proving her timeless appeal in an era of CGI spectacles. Beyond acting, Bonnie's hyphenate prowess shone brightest in television, where she helmed The Bonnie Hunt Show from 2008 to 2010, a daytime talk fest that earned a cascade of daytime Emmy nods for its warm wit. Drawing from mentors like Johnny Carson's gracious hosting and David Letterman's irreverent edge, she crafted a space that felt like a living room confab. I learned a lot from Johnny, from how to welcome a guest to a show to respecting who they are and their story. He always did that, she told the Saturday Evening Post, praising his unflappable poise. There was nothing desperate or anxious about him. That is sometimes a lost art in television. Letterman, a fellow Midwesterner, offered camaraderie and counsel. He's had me on his show and has been a business partner. He's a friend, someone I call if I need advice or to bounce an idea off someone. Their shared sensibility, grateful, humorous, rooted in heartland values, infused the program with authenticity, blending celebrity chats with improv bits that left audiences in stitches. Life off-screen has been equally rich, though marked by quiet joys and poignant losses. Married to investment banker John Murphy from 1988 to 2006, Bonnie navigated divorce with grace, emerging with no children of her own but an extended family that fills her world. An aunt to 15 nieces and nephews, she draws profound inspiration from their unfiltered wonder. I don't have any children of my own, she confided to the Las Vegas Review-Journal in 2022, but I do have 15 nieces and nephews. I see my sisters when the 1-year-old is at the top of the stairs turn into action heroes to save that child. You do whatever you have to do to protect. Echoing her mother's feat of raising 7 under 10, Bonnie marvels at familial fortitude. Somehow she protected us all at the same time. It's unbelievable when you think of it. Her Cubs fandom, a lifelong devotion, ties her to Chicago's blue-collar heartbeat, games at Wrigley Field a ritual of renewal. This Los Angeles outing, then, was a microcosm of Bonnie's essence. A woman who finds poetry in the pedestrian, laughter and loss. As she ambled, perhaps lost in an audiobook's narrative or a jazz playlist swing, passers-by might have missed the legend in their midst. Yet in Hollywood's